This is my final look, and I just wanted to show you because there were some sun in and out problems, and now you can really see the blushes at work, which is so important, I think. You know, that's what we're here for. The lip color, what it looks like. Let's get into the regular intro. Guys, today we're going to do a little bit of a haul. I have several new products. Some of them came out a little bit ago. For instance, the Makeup by Marion Creme blushes. These have hyaluronic acid in them, so they're supposed to plump up your skin. And they're also sheer. I got the new Charlotte Tilbury liquid lipstick, so we're going to give this a try. And the new Tom Ford limited edition. When I first saw the picture of this online a couple of months ago, it sang to me. This is right up my alley, and we're going to put it on the face. I am wearing the Succu foundation, and I thought that this was too light for me, just a hair in the wintertime, but we had clouds all the time. But I don't think it actually is. I'm a little bit surprised. We are going to bronze it up and powder it up a little bit later on, but this is 115 and Tom Ford concealer, which I also put a little bit on my lids. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up. I've been here for 4 years now, and I love doing these videos, but I'm not growing as fast as I'd like to. When you give a video a like and leave a comment below, it does something to the algorithm, and it tells YouTube to push my videos out to more people so more people can find me. And that's something that you can do for me that is free, that will help my channel grow and keep me sitting in this chair. All right, let's start with the eyeshadow, which is what I usually do. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the Kosas powder. Always want to give everything its best chance to succeed. And let's do a couple of swatches, because what they look like in the pan to me is a little bit different than what they look like on the skin, especially these two. So these two, this is more of a shimmery, and this feels creamy to the touch. The sun is in and out, so you will see some changes to the light. It just left. Wow. And here, and here. And that's what we have. And the sun is back. So this one does have a little bit of a rosiness to it, which goes well with this one, I think. Going in with my HYDRA, this is a squirrel, and going to pick some up. Full disclosure, I received this yesterday, and it was too late to shoot, but I did put it on and kind of love it. I'm just going to put it all over the lid. And then open up when you're hooded. Here's a hooded tip. Open up your eyes fully, and then get that brush right in the point. I just cleaned this brush, and it looks like there's a little bit of dampness left, but it's still working beautifully. And that way I'll get the color a little bit above my crease. Already I feel put together. Just to me, this could be such a wonderful one and done instead of the bronzy kind of colors, bronzy taupees that I usually do, this kind of pinky color. I just want to make them a little bit more even. And I prefer them to look like this one, but it's harder to take away once you've got something up. So we're just going to, yeah, a little bit even. Now I'm going to go in with my HYDRA pencil brush, and I'm going to pick up this color here and do a little bit of lining. I like to do lining with shadow like this with something a little bit fluffier, because it gives me a little bit of darkness without the harsh line that a pencil does. It gives the look a very soft effect. Do you see how just a little thing like that from eye to eye really makes a difference? I see it. All right, I put an extra light over here because the sun is in and out, and I looked outside and it looked like this big stream of clouds right over the sun. It might be a few minutes, and then the sun came out again, but we're just going to leave it as it is. But I think we can tell that we push up a little bit. Really, really nice so far. Now, I'm going to use both of these so you can see the effect, but for me, I could just do these two and put on some mascara and be super, super happy with it. I'm going to go on with this color, and it has the prettiest little sparkle to it. Very subtle and sophisticated, which, you know, that's what we kind of expect from Tom Ford. Isn't it super, super pretty? I think it's lovely. And then I'm going to use the other color with a brush instead of going on with my fingers because I got the fat finger syndrome, and we're going to go with this. And there's no doubt in my mind that if I got this wet, it would be more shiny, but look at that. I don't want to put this in my inner corner because I think it's a little dark for that, but if you're not hooded, this would be beautiful right in the center. And when I put it on, I'm seeing more kind of goldish. I see a warmness to it. So it's a little warm, a little cool, a nice little balance, and it will depend on how the light is hitting your face. A little mascara, I'm doing the Charlotte Tilbury in Dream Pop, which is a warm color, because I think that'll keep this look soft and it will work well with this color story. Oh, by the way, I'm not naked. I'm just waiting for my sunscreen to dry, and it's taking a long time. So the two colors I got are Barely Blushing, which is in that nude, I'm hoping, that nude zone that I've been craving so much lately. I still love color on my cheeks 100%, but I don't have a lot in the nude range, and I kind of want to get there. And the other I got is Rose Crush, and here they are side to side. And I thought the Rose Crush for me might give me the same effect that the Say Chili gives me, so I'm going to do a little comparison swatch. But those are the two shades together. And let's just do the Say and see. I love this Say. This is kind of my favorite color to do that Kiss by the Sun. Been outside for a little bit. Easy to work with. I think much easier to work with than, how are we going to do this? Right here. I think this is much more pink in tone. So this is the Say Chili. And I was going to say, I think it's better, easier to work with than the Rare Beauties. Taking a 37 from a Refer, and I'm going to go in first. And this is clean, I cleaned it last night. And first we're going to go in with the nude color. And as always, I try to keep my blush away from this area and do something that is hooked up to the ocular bone. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see it because I added that other light. Oh my God, it's always something. So I just turned off that light because the sun was out and now the sun is gone. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see what's going on. I'm just going to move up a little bit. I think this is absolutely beautiful. And yes, I do need to powder. Okay, now the sun is back out and I turned the light off because I wanted you to see this color. What I'm seeing in real life is a little more color than what I'm seeing on my monitor, but it is a nude color. And they're saying that this is something that is sheer. You can build it, but I'm going to go in with that other color. But trust me, it is beautiful. This for me will be a go-to for, I just want a little bit of something, which like I said, I'm just kind of into that right now. Now let's go into the rose color. Same brush, I cleaned it off. Again, 37 Refer. a little bit right here. You could do the opposite depending on the shape of your face and put it over here, which is very common, but I wanted both the colors to play together, and I'm just pouncing the littlest bit, and I feel maybe I got a little too much. I'm going to go over with the Beauty Blender. Just a little much for me because I wanted a very subtle kind of look, and I am going to bronze up. Super, super pretty, you guys. It's interesting because I did swatch these when they were available at Sephora in store, and I wasn't impressed, and I saw a few more videos where people mentioned these, and I thought, maybe I need to give these a try. I will say that to the touch, they are not sticky. They're very smooth feeling, very maybe velvety feeling. You can see my fingerprints in here, but it's not because it's sticky and thick like the Tower 28, which I know so many people love, but I don't. I don't like that texture. As far as I'm concerned, I feel super pretty. I also feel super shiny. The sunscreen that I use today is the Isntree, and it actually dries down to the touch, but it leaves you very shiny. My eyes. I'm just going to powder a little bit here because I want to go in with a bronzer. I'm going to go in with my Sucute brush and my new Zara bronzer, which is so pretty. And I am doing the color Claire, Soleil Claire. I'm taking a little off, and my very weird way of putting on bronzer, so it's kind of even. And then blend her up so there's no hard edges. And don't mind telling you, I love this look, you guys. I love this look. It's just, this is the kind of look that I want to have, where I'm obviously wearing makeup, but I'm wearing it, I think, in a super fresh way. And these are my kind of colors, 100%. And then the final thing, let's talk about this. Years ago, she used to have mattes, which I have these. These are very old, and I kept them for color reference because I love them so, so much. And I was very disappointed when she got rid of them. Yes, they got a little clumpy, but I don't care. I just work through the clumps. They're matte, which I love, and they're comfortable, which I love. And they were long wearing, and I can't remember if they were transfer proof, but I loved the colors. Now, I don't have my magnifying glass in here, but I feel pretty certain this is something Siren, and this one is Too Bad I'm Bad. And it's so lovely when you use this like a statement color. So everything else is really pretty muted, and then you put that on. And I don't know, I love it with a white shirt, and it has a little bit of a Grace Kelly kind of vintagey feeling about it. I wanted to see if this color, which I think is called Rose, would be similar. I don't think it is, though. They have, I don't know, maybe 8 colors, but they're all colors as far as I can tell that exist in her lipstick line. And I only got one color because I find her lipstick colors don't work that well. So she has, on me. So she has Pillow Talk, and then I think medium Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk makes me look like death. She had something called Honey and maybe something called Nude, which are warms, and they didn't look like they would interest me. She has a red, and I love a red. And then she has one called Flame, which is an earthy orange. It's not a bright orange. And then she has this one. So I decided this one would probably be my best bet, and I'm just going to compare it. Yeah, this is a rosewood. It's actually closer to this than it is to this. So what does it feel like? If you've ever tried those old ones, it's not dissimilar. It feels like, let's take that formula, which is a moussey matte. So think of the Revlon moussey matte. Clé de Peau has a moussey matte, and whip it up more. Make it a little thinner, and then put a little drop of oil in it to give it an emollient feeling. I don't know that there is oil in this, but it has a little bit of an emollient slippy feeling. It could be dimethicone, and that's what you have with these. And they are saying that you can wear it multiple ways. For instance, you go heavy in the center, and then smooth out towards the lip line, and you get that ombre lip. The thing about the whole ombre lip thing is you have to use something that's not going to move around, like a stain. Because while this is an ombre right now, it won't be in 10 minutes, but that's one way you can go about it. Ombre lips will make your lips a little smaller looking. Now, I'm just going to take that and move it all over. And here it is lightly. And it feels so nice. It really, really does. It feels smoothing on the lips. You probably saw when I first put this on that my lips were feeling, well, they were looking super dehydrated. And this does actually kind of plump out that dehydrated look, the lines. So this would be the more muted look, and then they say you can go on full opacity. What they're saying, however, is something you can do with every lip product that you own, except for glosses. You can do it with a cream lipstick, you can do it with a matte lipstick. You can't do it with other liquids, because those usually set out really quickly. And there goes the sun again. I have had this product for probably 4 days, and I put it on every single day, and the more I wear it, the more I like it, both for the comfort, what it feels like on my lips, and for the color. I don't, however, find it to be incredibly long-lasting, more than a lipstick, much less than a typical matte. Oh, on par with most moussey mattes. I am crossing my fingers that you saw me talk about this, you guys, because the camera stopped, and I don't know when. But here it is, full opacity, and that is this. So this one is Siren something. This one is Too Bad I'm Bad, and this is the color that I got, which really, really looks like a rosewood here, but it doesn't look quite as dark on my lips. I love these two colors, you guys. Too Bad I'm Bad reminds me something like Grace Kelly would wear. In fact, let me see if the Charlotte, if I can find this Lisa Eldridge color, but I was wondering if it was close to Sunday Matinee. Okay, this is Dance Card, and we're just going to see, okay, Dance Card, this is the Tilbury, Too Bad I'm Bad, so that's not the match, and I have a feeling Sunday Matinee won't be either, but let's see. This is Velvet Petal, which actually looks kind of similar to this one. Okay, I finally found Sunday Matinee, and here it is right here. This is the Too Bad I'm Bad, and this is the Dance Card. And I feel like it's closer to Dance Card, but it's darker. And this, when I compare it to these two shades, seems to have a little bit more coolness, and it's almost closer to this, but it's not this. It's the little details, you know what I mean? Let's do, not transfer proof. Yeah, I'm gonna go take down my hair and put on a shirt so I can, you know, look normal. This is finally dried down. Back in a flash. I kind of like it with the hair up, you guys, because you can see everything. But we'll do the hair down. I don't know what's going on here. I used some dry shampoo the other day, and this just went boom, really blonde where I didn't put any, which is kind of strange. Yeah, I'll just move it back a little bit. And my Zara shirt that I'm kind of obsessed with. And they just came out with another one in white with, instead of this being blue crystals, it has white crystals. But I'm kind of in love with this one. So there we have it. I still maintain that I absolutely love this look. So the blushes, I'm pleasantly surprised. I shouldn't be, because I do have the stick blushes and the powder blushes, and I think he did a very good job with all three of those products. But when I swatched these in store on my hand, I thought, I'm not that interested, but I'm super glad I have them, and I think this nude one will be a nice go-to for me when I'm in the nude mood. Now, for the eyeshadow palette is Tom Ford. The quality seems to be the same as Tom Ford's. I happen to adore this color story. For me, this is a daily palette look. So just the other day I posted a video of neutral eyeshadow palettes, small ones. It wouldn't seem that this would belong in there, but for me it would. And I think when you think about the Visearts, which I put under the cool neutral pan thing, this is kind of that, but this coolness in the pink has a warmth to it, where the Visearts seem to have a purple or a grayishness to it, and this doesn't. So for me, I guess this would be a cool neutral, because but it really reads to me like a warm neutral that's not orange. Do you know what I mean? I love this, and I think this is absolutely going to just be a go-to for me. I'm not sure that I'm even 100%. I still think I have a little more on this side than this side. And this lip product, you know what, you guys? Like I said, I've been wearing this every day since I got it. At first I thought the color wasn't going to work for me, and I've grown to love this color, and it feels very, very comfortable on the lip. It does. It's just not one of those transfer-proof things. If that's what you're looking for, you are not going to find it here. And then that Sephora bronzer just to help everything else out. I'm very, very comfortable and happy with this look. And that is going to wrap up this video. Thanks so much for spending some time and hanging in with me. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe, be smart, and I'm wishing you good health.